What up, Talkin Fight fans? Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Knuckle Up, featuring myself, Mike Orr, and my man Cedric Ben in the den, doing what we do best, talking about prospects. And here we go again. This week, we're starting off a great Monday here with Queensberry Promotions, Frank Warren, and we're talking about a great fighter that they got hiding in those stables there, man. Adan Mohamed. Yes, man. We're going to talk about this young kid of 20 years old, known as the Pirate. This super bantam is ranks 18th out of 40 in the United Kingdom and 246 out of 12, 29 in the world. And he's currently holding a professional record of 5-0 with one knockout. And guys, he is scheduled to be back in action next month on the 9th, July the 9th. So guys, mark that date in your calendar. You're going to want to watch this kid. Cedric, let's talk about him, break him down for everybody out here.
Yeah. You told me before he's undefeated, 5 wins, 1 knockout out of those 5 wins, and I could see, so obviously not big. He's still early in his career, but not too many knockouts for having 5 fights. But I could see the reason why, because he's a very good boxer. He's a very good boxer, but his main success is when you come after him, and he's with his speed and his counterpunching accuracy with his counterpunching. He just catches people. He's just catching guys coming in. So once guys realize that, you can't outskill him, they start to hesitate. So maybe that's why, and then, so that's why they hesitate to come forward. So that's why he doesn't have as many knockouts. But I love the way he boxes. Yeah. Whatever hand he finishes with, he steps to that side. He's not just standing in one spot. Yeah, man, he's a good boxer, very good boxer.
I love it because the guy is only 5'8", but he's fighting like a 6-foot tall fighter, man. He fights off that back foot real well. He's really good at using his length and his reach, and he makes him seem like he's a lot taller than he is, man. For somebody who's only 5'8", he does fight like a 6-foot tall kind of guy.
Yeah, I was surprised when you said that, because he doesn't, like the way he fights, he doesn't look like he's 5'8". Like he fights, like you said, like he's a lot taller than that.
Yeah, definitely fights a lot taller. He's a product of Repton Boxing Club. He amassed an amateur record of 55 wins out of 60 fights. He's a 7-time national champion. And, this Buckhurst Hill-based Super Bantam also won the Tri-Nations GB title, 2 Herring Box Cups, and was a bronze medalist at the 2019 European Youth Championships. And he has also boxed over 10 times for England and was a member of their national squad from the age of 12. So, it's not like this kid is no slouch to, being in the spotlight, being in that in those tough situations. And, Hall of Fame promoter Frank Warren added, that he was thrilled to have him sign with him and, have his pro debut under the Queensberry Promotions banner, which, I'm glad to see that they definitely have, some great fighters in that division. Carl, shout out to you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, great division domestically in the UK. Definitely a great division, man. Lots of good talent there, man. And this is one of these kids here, Adan Mohamed. Be on the lookout for this kid, man. I do enjoy the way this kid fights, man. People need to know this kid's name, man. They need to watch him. He's one of these kids that he's just under the radar at the moment. But
and just in general, just to add on to that, another reason why I like to promote the boxers of the sport, not just when it comes to crowd pleasing styles. I'm not just the type that just believes someone has to get punched in the face, then knocked on their back, and then have to get up and do the same thing to the other guy for it to be a good fight. The latest example was Haney and Kambosos a couple of weeks ago. If it's a complete mismatch when the guy's good and the other guy's bad, and it goes the distance, then we can complain that it's boring. But if it's 2 guys that are at top 10 level,
right,
and one guy straight out shuts the other guy out, that should be celebrated, not called boring. The reason why I say that is because Adan Mohamed here, he looks like one of those fighters that's gonna box his way to a title, not necessarily knock guys out on his way to a title. So just in preparation of people calling him boring, let's make sure we appreciate guys like this that have
who have the skills, man. He definitely has the skills. And yes, he is not a boring fighter. And whoever calls him boring, shame on you, because you know what? The guy is technical, he's skilled, and you know what? It's proven good in his paid ranks, man. World titles remain the main reason why all these young boxers enter the paid ranks, and he is no different. But there's much more to his ambition than just world championships. He did compete in his second professional bout on the Daniel Dubois and Bogdan Dinu. Um, that's where his second fight was on the undercard of that. He grew up a bundle of energy with sibling rivalry, which saw the brothers head to the boxing gym in a bid to release some of the energy both of them contained. So he's no he's no slouch in the gym, man. He's been competing his whole life against his brothers, and this 20-year-old thrived in the ring, possessing the talent which has seen him dedicate his life to the sport, unlike his brother. He grew up from the teachings received at Bethnal Green Gym. And as an amateur, the super bantam did dream of competing in the Olympic Games, but found the routine of the unpaid code uninspiring. So, Mohammed now punches out of Gator ABC under the watchful eye of Big Don Smith, and honestly, he's doing great. And I can't wait to see this kid back in action next month. You know what it is, man. Let's see what Carl's saying here. Not a banger, but is slick. Little like Prince Nassim Hamid, difficult to tag. Exactly. Fully agree. Haney's performance was beautiful. Sweet science. Hit and don't get hit. That's right, man.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Carl. You know what it is, man, guys. So be on the lookout for this kid fighting next month on the 9th. Opponent to be determined. So we'll see what it is. But guys, be ready for this fight. It'll be a good one. And we're going to continue with some of Queensberry's young and up-and-comers for the rest of the week. Anything you want to say before we get out of here about young Adan Mohamed?
Nah, man. Hopefully he hears this, and hopefully he hears, keep showing your boxing skills. Don't let people say that you need to knock people out. Just make sure you don't get hit. Keep looking good as your level of competition increases, and we fully support you.
Yes, we do fully support you. We will be reaching out to you, Aiden, so be on the lookout for those messages coming soon. And you know what it is, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel, new prospect.
Yes, Carl, the gym's tidy.
The gym does look tidy, doesn't it, Carl? That's the same thing I was thinking. It does look pretty tidy. So to all the Knuckle Up fans, thanks for tuning into today's episode, and we will see you tomorrow, same time, same channel, Queensberry Promotions. Another prospect to be on the lookout for. We'll see you then. Until now, everybody knuckle up. Thanks to everybody who dropped comments. You know what it is. We'll see you then.